So Lethal Company version 70 is officially here, and with that means quite a few changes and new additions. And in today's video, I am going to go over what was changed and what was added. Before we get into that, however, a small announcement. My good friend Verberon and I started a collaborative channel called Gulp CS, where we make Counter-Strike related content. There will be a link down below if you guys want to check it out. There are already 2 videos over there and they are pretty fire. Now let's get to it. To start, Zeekerss overhauled the radar with hopes of making it easier to make a difference as the computer guy. These changes include adding a face cam, which allows you to see your fellow employees on the terminal, reworking the radar's appearance, now using 2D sprites to display rooms, adding a compass to the HUD and the terminal, also pinging the scanner makes it more visible at the bottom of the screen, adding a line on the radar which shows the path from the currently viewed player to the exit of the facility, as well as adding contour lines to represent terrain outdoors. These are really good changes, and especially if you play with more than 4 people, like you're playing on a modded lobby, then the role of a computer guy will actually be a lot more useful now. Next, Zeekerss added 5 new furnitures for the ship, some you can sit on, and some you can store scrap inside. These are a fridge, sofa chair, doghouse, microwave, and electric chair. Also, as I was looking at the decor, I saw this classic painting that I don't really remember being in the game before now. However, I didn't really look into the decorations too much when playing, so this could have been added a while ago and I just never noticed it. Most excitingly, in my opinion, is the addition of a new outdoor enemy, the giant sapsucker, which is a massive woodpecker. It sits outside on its nest protecting its eggs or roaming around pecking trees. If you grab its eggs or it sees you, it will chase you, pecking the ground attempting to kill you. The sapsucker can break trees to get to you quicker. And there is probably more to learn about it, but I have not been able to test much yet, the update just kind of came out. The bestiary log for it says this: Giant sapsucker. Sigurd's danger level 10%. Never mind 80%, whose idea was that? Scientific name Sphaerapicus cursus. The giant sapsucker is a woodpecker belonging to the genus Sphaerapicus, also known as sapsuckers. As the name suggests, they are by far the largest of the species. Males on average are 5 feet tall, while females vary anywhere from 7 to 9 feet. They are flightless birds, although they have a vestigial wing structure which is usually hidden by their plumage. Their bodies are brown or black with white and red face markings. They are sharp-sighted with nearly a 360-degree range of vision. A fully grown adult's body is one of the most athletically capable of all species in the forest planets it typically inhabits. Their diet consists of insects and tree sap with the inclusion of small rodents. Giant sapsuckers mate for life, and the adult male typically hunts and forages while the female protects the ground nest. They are fiercely protective mothers, partly due to their opportunistic nature, and if anything crosses their boundaries, they will attempt to feed it to their young in pieces. They are dangerous to humans as well, and it's recommended to stay out of their territory. They have been destructive to some forests and ecosystems. Although they do not multiply as quickly as other species, they have been known as nomads, traveling very far very quickly, which makes their populations difficult to track. Richard is also a giant sapsucker. Next on the list is a reworking of the mansion interior. Zeekerss added about 8 new rooms/hallways with lots of interactable objects for scrap to hide in. Added cabinets, which can spawn in the hallways, shrunk the vertical size of many rooms and hallways in the mansion, and overhauled the logic used to generate the mansion layouts. This should make the mansion a lot more interesting to explore, as well as give it more opportunities to loop back onto itself, creating more non-linear layouts as opposed to a bunch of different dead ends. A new log from Sigurd was added called Team Synergy. He states that he's planning to rework the way Sigurd's logs are found so they work like rare scrap in the interiors. This log is on Artifice, but I was unable to find it, and since the update is so new, it's not on any wikis yet. However, once it is, I will post a comment down below with the link so people can read it. Lastly, the company cruiser was updated. Reinforced materials means it can now withstand knocking into many trees and rocks. It now passively tries to set itself upright, and there is now a tiny boost when pressing down the pedal after changing gears, along with various minor bug fixes that are not listed. Zeekers ends the update part of the post by saying that this is the first update in a series of several updates in which he will be reworking or adding rooms to each interior, as well as adding new creatures, all leading up to the eventual update that takes Lethal Company out of early access. And that's all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you are all as excited as I am to see Lethal Company being actively worked on again. I think the additions in this update are really well done, and the new additions like the Sapsucker fit into the world of Lethal Company very well. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out Gulp CS in the description for the best Counter-Strike content that has ever been made. I will see you all in the next video.